The following contest is...
An uphill battle facing the man that made his match famous. That's got to be an added hurdle from facing the Undertaker.
The signature match of Taker. Few men have been able to defeat the... dead man on his terrain.
Yeah, Corey, and tonight his name is going to end up on either a very short list of victors or a very long list of victims.
Oh, stomp right to the hand. You can feel the resentment building with each stomp there.
Big time clothesline. Good grief.
Into the ring now. No one wants to be inside of a casket before their time, but sometimes that's the way it is in this match.
It's bound to happen soon, but you can't let that scare you. Don't fear the actual casket. You don't have any reason to panic unless you find yourself in it.
Can they close the...
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. Outside the ring now. He has no need to rush.
Ooh, body shot.
Big hook. Fishing for something beneath the ring.
Oh, man, take me out to the ball game. Headlock. Oh, and a cheap shot right above the eye.
Despite his impressive agility, Undertaker unable to avoid that.
If he can hold the line here, he'll be in a good position.
Goes under the ropes to get back inside.
By the Undertaker.
Oh, what a drop kick.
A bit of provocation from...
Perfect time to attack when his guard is down.
Look at this, just unloading. And a stop to the gut, too.
Caving in the abdomen.
Triple H feeling the energy from this crowd.
And that attack could have Triple H questioning whether he can still hang.
Taker showing that ability to adapt to any opponent.
Just breaking down the opponent. Oh, man. Bam!
Into the casket they go.
Oh, no. Rest in pieces.
Trying to close on the...
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
And Triple H is stepping up.
He's heading back to the ring. Oh, clothesline.
To the face. Had that one telegraphed.
The Undertaker has it cinched in. Choke slam. The Undertaker showing just how versatile he is there.
And more importantly, how focused and dangerous he is.
He gets back into the ring.
The dead man has decided this ends now.
Tombstone pile driver.
This is the moment. This has to be it.
And waiting ringside is a nice cozy casket with his name on it.
This match's brutality starting to show.
I'm sure The Undertaker can feel his opponent's soul fading as this one continues. tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
He's grabbed a shovel, and this match just took a sadistic turn.
Undertaker unleashing such devastation.
Yeah, it looks like Taker trying to teach Triple H a lesson. You better have an aptitude for pain because it just keeps coming.
This has to be stopped. The cumulative damage here is going to have long-term effects.
This doesn't even look like trying to win a match anymore. This looks like trying to end someone's career.
These two battling to a dead heat with these reversals.
Big-time clothesline. Good grief.
And the pressure being put on the Phenom there.
Yeah, as the cerebral assassin found the perfect opening and struck at just the right moment.
How do the Phenom and the game have anything left?
These icons know that time heals all wounds, but scars last forever.
It is impossible to comprehend this level of brutality. It's all or nothing.
Ooh, stiff punch.
And the King of Kings telling us all who runs the show here in WWE. Into the last ride.
Sends their opponent into the casket.
Now this one may be over.
We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They may survive. They're fighting back. They did it. They survived for now.
They're going to be breathing a sigh of relief.
The Undertaker with an ominous gaze toward his opponent.
Not allowing that to go on any longer.
Cranked around into a neck breaker.
Out of the ring and into the casket.
The end is near.
Trying to not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
Back in the ring now.
With the reversal. Oof. Oh.
Desperate.
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive?
He'll take things into the ring.
The Undertaker with a vintage tombstone.
Now's as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now. This is truly awesome.
Desperately trying to force the casket closed.
Their opponent showing massive resistance.
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
And Undertaker's looking to the crowd for some support.
Uh-oh, captured. Driven into the knee.
Boo him all you want. He's just feeding off it more.
Uh-oh. This isn't going to be pretty. All the way out. Suplex.
Slam.
Leg drop across the throat. Uh-oh. Triple H counters.
Ring-shaking spine buster.
Triple H is mauling Taker. Is this the breaking point for the dead man?
Oh, look at this ruthlessness in the bottom turnbuckle.
Over the top and into the casket.
This is over. This is over. Trying to close the lid. This is going to be tough.
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous.
Time to play the game.
And back in the ring we go.
Big time clothesline.
Good grief.
Triple H with an end game in mind for Taker.
Both arms hooked.
Pedigree.
No time to waste now. He's got to get him inside that casket as soon as possible. Tossed into the casket.
It's about to get very dark in there. Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
There's no way they're going to prevent Doomsday here.
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
And he goes into the ring. Oh, big boot.
And now he's looking to lock in this submission.
Being contorted doesn't look good.
I'm going to tap out here, but it ain't going to matter.
Muscling his way out of the submission.
Undertaker. It's going for the Dragon Sleeper.
Well, this won't win the match, but it's one way to inflict a great deal of punishment on an opponent.
It's a roundabout strategy.
And what's this? Letting him free?
Had him where he wanted him, but maybe he has something better planned.
How many times have we witnessed this over the years? The incredible resilience of The Undertaker.
The Undertaker on his way to claiming another soul. Boom!
This crowd is thunderous right now.
Who can blame them?
Setting up for something here.
As their opponent, almost into the casket, and now they are. All you gotta do is shut the lid.
Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to fight back.
It's a battle of wills here.
They survive.
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
Climbs back inside. Triple H hooks the arms. This is vintage Hunter win here. Pedigree.
This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing.
Over the top and into the casket.
This is over. This is over.
We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They may survive. They're fighting back. They did it. They survived for now.
They're going to be breathing a sigh of relief.
And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this? Oh, getting smacked in the head with a chair.
Able to avoid there. Off the barricade.
Oh, he slammed his face right into the barricade.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring. Triple H balanced himself up top. From the top. You gotta be kidding me.
What a reckless attack. Off the top rope, putting it all on the line. What a spine buster by the game. That right there was that craftiness of Triple H, executed to perfection.
No, that was the advanced stage of Triple H's masterclass in effect. That is how you operate. Big-time clothesline.
Good grief.
Undertaker facing some trouble.
Hey, it looks like Triple H.
The game with the double underhook. Here we go. Pedigree. This is it.
Can he get him over to the casket and slam the lid?
What do you say?
Uh-oh. Crossface.
This won't win the match, but it's doing a lot of damage in the process.
And he lets him out of the submission hold.
Could have been a strategic move to wear down that body part for something bigger later.
Ouch. Triple H on the offensive.
We may be seeing a dead man walking.
Oh, ooh, what a knee lift.
Somebody better check his nose. Oh, man.
Timely reversal on Undertaker. Here you go. Pedigree.
They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in?
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in.
Well, this isn't going to win the fall, but it's going to do a lot of damage.
And the tap out isn't going to do anything. This is just torturous now.
Sharp elbows to the body, looking to fight his way out.
Oh, strong impact.
The dead man, way down. Hard, the last ride.
Taking this one back to the ring now.
Undertaker, you're turning up the intimidation factor.
He's got his hands on a sledgehammer. Total chaos is about to be unleashed.
And some effective offense with that one. Just bashing them with that hammer.
He moves just in time. Oh, man.
Tagged with a punch.
Sends their opponent into the casket.
Now this one may be over. Trying to close the lid, trying. This is going to be tough.
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. He returns to the ring.
Big boot.
Now the dead man is looming over a stunned Triple H.
What power.
Tombstone! If there was a time to try to get him in the casket, this would have to be it.
Punishing the shoulder.
The game in bad shape right now.
The Undertaker cannot be stopped.
caught him with a big boot.
On the mark. All the way up. Sidewalk slam delivered. Triple H did his homework.
Triple H hooks the arms. This is vintage Hunter right here with a pedigree.
A golden opportunity here to seal them in that casket. Out of the ring and into the casket.
The end is near. Well, we've got a struggle on our...
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
He climbs into the ring.
Uh-oh, captured.
Ooh, face buster by the game.
Oh, no.
Oh, not to the belly.
Intimidation. Part of what makes Triple H the cerebral assassin.
Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash.
Up the turnbuckles.
What's he gonna do? Trying to find his bearings, but it looks like his end is near.
Oh, look out.
Diving clothesline.
Tossed into the casket.
It's about to get very dark in there. Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
There's no way they're going to prevent Doomsday here.
And the lid has been shut.
R.I.P.
Here is your winner, Triple H!
The casket has been closed, both literally and figuratively.
The fight for survival took over. Such a horrifying match, but it was that fear that drove them away from the casket and into victory.